Hello again, welcome back. Title 3, shipped straight from Dumbass Central. Shredder. Okay, to be fair, I'll have to say, I went into this with the expectation level turned real low. Because, I mean, you just take a look at this and you pretty much know you're getting into some, I don't know, some silliness, okay? I can't say a whole lot about this movie other than there's probably 2 really cool kill scenes in the whole movie. But all in all, gore factor is set at maybe about 3 out of maybe 10, maybe. Alright, I'll be fair and say 5, because it does pick up right at the end, but at the very end, and sitting through this movie is really painful. I mean, see, I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say painful, like it was the most horrible movie ever. Like I said, you go into this pretty much knowing what you're getting into. It's not a cinematic masterpiece. It is not the epitome of horror done well. It's not. It's death to snowboarders. Someone has it in for snowboarders. And the soundtrack is comprised of hip and upcoming young bands. The soundtrack sucks, but sorry, I'm not into the whole pop pseudo-punk culture. It's got some pretty stiff dialogue. There's a dude in there that spends most of his time holding some other dude's nuts and kissing his ass the whole time. It's like Brokeback Mountain on skis. I say that sarcastically. He's just like gushing over this guy because he's like a pro shredder, pro snowboarder. But enough of my own opinion. The fact of the matter is that the story is based around a death that happened on this ski mountain that this girl's dad is going to buy a resort. So you know she has the bucks, the money, little rich girl, and she takes her friends up to check this place out, and it's supposed to be haunted according to local legend because of the death of a little girl on the slopes. There's different variations of the story as to what happened, but basically it's a little girl got killed by some people who were drinking and snowboarding while she was skiing, and since then snowboarders are hated in this town, and of course all her friends are snowboarders. How convenient. But it's one of those movies where you're pretty much, there's not very many people in the cast that you're rooting for to live. Okay, let's put it that way. I call it the Franklin syndrome. You know Franklin from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Was anybody really sad to see him get aced? No. Nor will you be like, oh no, she bought the farm. No, you'll be like, hell yeah, it's about time she bought the farm. About time. Just wish it would have lasted a little longer. One of them I thought would never shut up. Was kind of glad to see she kind of bought it. And this one chick, the main one, the rich girl. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't care how rich a girl is or how pretty she is. There are certain rules that apply to all people everywhere. It's just certain matters of hygiene. Okay? She does this little thing while they're all sitting around playing Truth or Dare. This girl takes her bra off. And, ooh, I got my bra off. And everyone's supposed to be like, oh, my bra. Well, she gets up and one-ups her by taking her panties off, and I guess they have like the little ties on the side, so she does a little thing where she takes them off under her pants. She's working her hands, and everyone's like, oh, whoa, woo, you crazy girl. And she's reaching down and reaching them out, and she pulls them out. Now look, you pull thong panties out, it basically becomes butt floss. Okay? And little Miss Ass Snatch over there, she brings she brings all the stuff from the disease nest back there all the way up to the front, and then she goes off the dirty thing without a shower or nothing, chasing some dude around the house trying to get some. Later on, I mean, and he would have too, the nasty bastard. And later on, they finally hook up in a hot tub, and I still don't see any showers being taken. So there's been time to fester. Okay, he's gonna screw around and catch strep, MRSA, and bulimia or some shit. But yeah, at least she had the common decency to soak in a hot tub and soak that monkey in some chlorine first. I mean, maybe that killed something. I don't know. Hot tubs are supposed to be disease soup as far as I'm concerned. I'm getting way off the subject here. Basically, Shredder, it's a mountain movie, serial killer on a ski slope. If you can suspend the disbelief and get through the silliness of it all, you might come up with a pretty good gem. Would I recommend this movie? Probably not. But considering taking it for what it's worth, because I'm not a hater of movies. I don't hate many movies. There's not very many movies that'll make me say, absolutely no way, never, not in a million years. And this falls under the category of it's safe. But on a scale from 1 to 5, I'd have to go 2.5. 2.5. It's like it's part of my collection. I'm going to keep it. I don't think I'd sell it unless I could like trade it for something really, really cool. Or if I was starving to death and needed a $1 burger, I'd take it to a pawn shop. But yeah, that's about all I can say about this one. Give it a look. You know, I'm sure there's some people that have seen it and actually liked it. I've seen it. I think that's about all I need to do is see it this once, because I don't have a high tolerance for movies that are just a little too silly for me. Go one way or the other on it, man. It's a fun movie. It's fun. I will say that. Not as fun as The Hills Run Red, but it's alright. So, yeah, a solid 2.5. I might even boost it up to 3 just for the really cool kill scene at the end, but now I'll stick at 2.5. Shredder. Come back, 2 more hours, I'll be putting up another one. Thanks, guys.